Hello, and this is my second attempt at doing a toolbox video. I'm nobody special, just a normal guy. I have a house, wife, 2 cars, and I like to try and do as much stuff as I can before I have to pay somebody else to do it. And with that in mind, my family's given me a ton of tools over the years for Christmas. So let's start out with the top. I've got a Milwaukee bag here that's got flashlight, a drill, and an impact driver. I like to use those a lot. I prefer Milwaukee for the cordless tools, but for the corded tools, I go with the Mastercraft, which is a brand pretty much exclusive in Canada. So if you're watching this in the US, sorry, you can't get these unless you live near the border. But it's very similar to Craftsman. Up here we have Canadian Tire, which is it's a store. They sell tools and outdoor goods, and maybe some of them have hunting pro shops. You take your car in there for an oil change if you want. It's that kind of store. And Mastercraft is their store brand, and it's very similar to Craftsman, which in Canada is only available at Sears. So, and Mastercraft has their normal line like Craftsman, and then like Craftsman Professional, they have the Mastercraft, what do you call it? Mastercraft Maximum. So, to continue on, I also have a tap and die set. That was a gift from my wife. It's like a 76-piece set, and a good buddy of mine gave me a K-bar for Christmas the other year, so you gotta cut something heavy. In the first drawer, I have my sockets, and they were also a Christmas present, and it was like a 400-piece set, so it included sockets, wrenches, ratchets. We have, I bought all the rails separately. It came with two. It came with 1 3/8 and 1/2. And it had like little drawer inserts, but if you wanted to use those, you would take 5 drawers out of a toolbox. Or you put them all in here, and there you go. So it's got basically, starts out with 1/4 inch is what I have back here, and all the blacks are universal in this set, so there's metric and standard, and then there's also shallow and deep. Then the silver stuff is regular 6-point, and I've got, you know, metric, standard, shallow, deep, and then we get to the 3/8. You get the hint. And then there's also, you know, hex, and Torx, and Phillips. Got this in here. I like these ratchet buddies, what they're called. Put them on your ratchet, and then when you're get to the point where you can just twist things, you can just twist them with your hand. Now these are all the Maximum, and the difference being is this is just a regular Mastercraft, so it's just got like engraved lettering there, but the Maximum is laser etched, and I don't use these enough for them to rub off. So crow's feet, ratchets, like these are all basically Mastercraft, the ratchets. This stuff, the crow's feet and the ratchet buddies come from Princess Auto, which is kind of like Harbor Freight. I used some of the extra, so I had to buy more rails just to get the little pieces, because some of the small ones you can fit a lot more than what they give you. So I used the extra rails, and I put extensions on them. So there's universals there. I got some really big extensions. 3/8 breaker bar, 1/2 inch breaker bar, 3/8 torque wrench, 1/2 inch torque wrench. And what I got the smaller breaker bar for was actually to put an extension on it when I use the crow's feet. Then the next 2 drawers underneath, I've got screwdrivers, insulated here and here, then regular, and most of these ones came as a set. It was like a 170-piece set, but 70 pieces of it were fasteners. So it's got a whole range of sizes and whatnot. And over here, I've got nut drivers, metric and standard, picks,